Hello everyone. Today I'm going to guide you through the sales module of Guruch Software. As we know, sales is one of the most important aspects for any business. Now I will show you how you can make sales from Guruch. Now when you log in into the software, you will see there's a sales option available here. Now we have multiple menus here which have sales, quotation, sales order, Challan, sales return, Challan return, periodic invoice, performer invoice, customer due amount, etc. I'm going to show you each menu and tell you the functionality of it. Now let's just start with the sales page. As you can see, this is the format of our current sales page. See, we have the customer option here. We have to select the currency. We have the customer's information available. You can select the item and all. But let me tell you a very interesting feature which we have is that you can manage this format on your own. All you have to do is go to the super admin and you will see in the display settings, we already have multiple display settings for sales, purchase, sales order, quotation, Challan, etc. Let me just show you. So this is our super admin. If I go to the software option, you will see here it is the display settings. If I click on it, we have multiple display settings available in the super admin. Now, we are going to go to the sales settings. You will see you can create your own sales page and manage the format according to the companies and branches as well. There are multiple fields available here. Let's see some things I want and some things I don't want. So what you can do is you can easily change your format by just clicking or unclicking the field. For example, let's say I don't need the alternate unit option in my sales page. I'm just going to untick it and click on save. Now if I go to the sales page, you see this is the alternate unit option here. Now I have unchecked it. I'm just going to refresh this page and see alternate unit option is gone. So this is how you can manage your multiple display settings through super admin. Now let me just guide you through the flow of sales. So in order to convert or to create a sales, we have 2 or 3 options available. Let's say you want to make a direct sale. You need to select the sales type. All you have to do is just select the customer. Let's say you're selling it on cash. Select the product which you want to sell. Click on the add button shown here. You will see the current stock, the quantity and price of the product. You can easily manage these fields through super admin as well. Now let me just click on that. You will see the item is available in our sale order lines now. You will see the amount, the total amount, discount if any, gross amount as well, and total quantity. Now, we also have the payment mode as well. We can select multiple payment modes through different payments. If I just click on add payment, I can easily print and save it. So you see our sales invoice has been created. Now you can also manage this invoice format from the super admin as well. Let me just show you how you can manage your invoice format. Let's go again to the super admin. Go to the software menu. You will see the invoice settings. We can create our own invoice settings as well. Now this sales invoice settings has been already created. If you just click on the edit option, You'll see you can create invoice type for sale, quotation and sale order. You can manage your format of the invoice through branches as well. Now all the information you will provide here will be printed on the invoice. You can also select your company's logo and multiple fields as well. Let's say I don't want some fields in my invoice, so I'm just going to uncheck it and that field will not be printed on my invoice. If I don't want to see the discount amount on my invoice, I'll just click on the save button here and go to the invoice and refresh. You'll see the discount amount has been gone. So it's that easy. You can manage your sales format, sales order format, purchase format or everything from super admin. You can also manage your invoice as well, the format which you want to be printed. There's one new feature as well. You can also hide headers as well from that. This is for basically for the businesses who want to print their letterheads according to themselves or their designed letterhead on the invoice. Now if I just click on that, a header will appear again. Now you can also edit your invoice as well. If I click on edit, you will see it will directly takes us to the sales page with the same information which we have provided recently. You will see the items. If you want to add items, you want to change price, you can just edit the invoice. Now I'm just going to print and save it. So this is the process of creating the direct sales. Now I'm going to show you how you can create a quotation or sales order and then convert it into the sales. So let's just go to the quotation. So this is our quotation page. You can also manage this format from the super admin. Now let me just go through how you can make a sales quotation. We are just going to select the customer as we did it in sales. Now we are going to select the item. Let's say I want to make a quotation of this item. We also have multiple payment modes in quotation as well. If I just click print on save, a quotation has been created just like that. You can follow the same process of editing or changing the format of the invoice as I've shown you is for the sales. Now if I go back, I want to convert this quotation into sales now. Now you can see the sales quotation report we have available here. If I just click on it, you will see this is the quotation we have recently created. Now what are we going to do? We are going to just confirm that quotation. Our status has been changed successfully. Now when we confirm this quotation, it will show us on the sales page. Now let me show you how you can convert this quotation into the sales. In order to convert your quotation, you have to select the sales type. If you have select the sales type here, now we have select the sales type here is quotation. You see the quotation option here. It will show you the quotation which we have just confirmed. Now select it. You need to select the customer before that as well. Now you can see it will automatically fetch the information of the quotation we have created. You will see the item name here, the amount as well. You can have the multiple payment mode as we have discussed it previously as well. Now just click on add payment, and if you just click print and save, there, a quotation has been converted into sales. It's very easy. Now you want to see the sales report as well, right? So for the sales report, what we are going to do, we are going to go to directly to the sales page, and we'll have the invoice report option available right in front of you. Just click on that and you will see all of your invoices which have been created. You can see it here. Just click on that and here is your invoice. You will have the information on just one click. You can do that for the sales order as well. Now, let me show you how you can manage your customer due amount as well. Let's say one of your customer purchased from you on credit. I'm just gonna do that in front of you so you can see. Now I'm just going to change the payment mode to credit. You can also have the due date as well. If I just click on that, you'll see this is our credit amount. Now, if I click on the print and save here, our invoice has been created and it will show you the mode of payment is credit. Now, there is an option available here which is called the customer due amount in sales. If you see, there is the customer due amount option. If I just click on that, you will see the information is already available here. It will show you from which customer you need to receive how much amount. Now, in order to receive this amount, you just have to click on the receive payment. Just select the customer and it will fetch the information of how much amount you need to pay. Now we just added the payment. Invoice amount is here. If I just click on save, see, we have just received the payment from the customer. It will show you the received payment and the balance amount. Now let me tell you how you can create a periodic invoice. So periodic invoice, basically these are the invoice which we create when we have services to provide to the customers. Let's say we have a product which we give on rent or something like that, or basically for the hotel chains or restaurants, so where we are using the periodic invoice according to the date. It will calculate the rent amount or anything. So for that, first we have to go to the attendance system in the settings. We are going to mark attendance of a product. Let's say I've selected this item. I'm going to select the customer. You can create the site as well from the settings. Select the quantity and you can define the rent here. Now, if I click on the submit button, I have just created the attendance of this particular product. Now, in order to create the periodic invoice, all we have to do is just mark the attendance of that product. Let's say I've clicked on this. Here I'm going to select the date. And I'm just going to click on the mark attendance. When you mark the attendance, you can see it from here. Now let's create the periodic invoice for that. Now I'm going to select the customer and the date from which we are creating the periodic invoice. Now, if you look closely, it will only show you the product for those particular date period and for the particular customer. Here it is. It will show you the unit and the price, basically the rent of the product. Just add on the product. It will show you the working period here as well. This is the period days. If I select the multiple date, it will calculate the days accordingly. Now, we are going to follow the same process. Just click on the add payment and click print on save. So this is a periodic invoice has been created. You can also see periodic invoice report as well by just clicking it here. There, you can see that. There is your invoice. We'll have multiple filters as well. You want to see from the company wise, branch wise, from the date period, and you can also see the customer wise. You have to just check this box and select the customer, and you can filter it accordingly. So this is basically the sales part of the Guruch. Now this option available here is online order status, which is connected to the e-commerce website, which I will explain when I will guide you how to use our e-commerce website and how we can connect that and create an invoice through sales module. Now there are some reports as well related to sales. As you can see, if you go to the sales part, we have sales quotation report, sales return report, sale order, sale challan, top buying customers as well. We can explore these multiple reports as well. Now there's one more thing which left, that is the sales return. Let's say if we sell something and the customer come back that they don't like and the product has some quality issues, so they can return it to us. So we can put it in the system here. If I click on the sales return, click on the show bill, it will show us all the sales which we have done, and we have to select which sale return we are doing. If you just click on that,